Alright guys, sitrep is, we are in the Italian 1.7 premium Marcolin C.R.42. We're on Winter Stalingrad, but it's an aerodome, so it doesn't really matter which map. Imagine we're in a 1-3 to 2-3 match. Looking like it, I don't see any 1-0 lineup. So the way we get a 1.7 into a 1.3 is make sure you have at least one other plane in there, and all the other planes are at least 0.7 BR underneath the one you're flying. This works really well if you're trying to spade a plane, which is get all the modifications for it, and just kind of focus on one plane. It's going to make it so that we don't have to go up against 2.7 at all with this while we're flying it. So, aerodome, what you want to do is you want to be the highest altitude player in the game, and then work your way down. So that is the key to an aerodome and winning it. Let's talk about the C.R.42. So I like this aircraft. I mean, it's got 250 cals on it, and for the BR it's at 1.7, they can do some damage. They don't have the fastest fire rate, but when they hit hard, and you're usually either knocking a wing off or setting somebody on fire. So they got a couple guys who are climbing. So that F3F makes me think about, so you are a biplane, but you're not going to be able to turn with every other biplane out there because you've got the 50 cals on it. So they are heavy guns. You're definitely not going to be able to turn with the lighter reserve biplanes. A couple guys down here. Looks like that 112 might have been interested in us. That's why I'm doing the climb. But nope, he's after another one of our guys. So let's dive on him. Seem pretty safe for the moment. I think he knows we're here. Half a wing, and then the rest are good. Alright, so let's turn our speed back into altitude, and let's reload our guns. Got two guys maybe half chasing us. Not sure if they're interested in us at all, or just our teammates down there. But they're no longer a worry. Let's see, Doe 17 we can definitely take some shots at. He's a big old target, might even be able to hit him. Good hits on him. He's on fire. Clipped a wing off. Let's go ahead and reload and turn that speed into altitude again. So usually when I get to this point that we're really got that altitude locked in, I'd like to go over kind of towards their spawn. And typically what you can do is you can get these guys to just fly up at you and stall themselves out without being able to shoot you. It's fun as shit. Let's see if we can do it with this P-26. Just fly towards them. You want to get them within like 0.8 kilometers, a little less than a kilometer, so they feel like, oh man, I'm going to be able to get guns on this guy. And then once they get close and commit to that climb like this guy's doing now, you just climb as well. And wait for them to run out of energy, and when they do, you pop back down and shoot. Helps if you know how to hit them. There we go, that's better. Alright, we're on a reload and also trying to get some of that altitude back. I see you, BB1. We're coming for you, buddy. So this one's interesting. I don't think we're going to be able to stall him out right away. So let's make him turn to his left to get guns on us. And then let's go back across the other way so he'd have to turn right to get guns on us. A little bit of rudder. He's got a BF-2C coming up as well. Otherwise I would have already dived. I'd have gone down and shot his ass. Alright. So BF-2C needs to go. And he did. Let's see if we can find that BB-1. I hear another guy behind us. G100 wants some. We got bigger guns than he does, so we can also out-turn him. He's a much better energy fighter than we are, but as long as he's willing to use an energy fighter as a turn fighter, we're going to be just fine. Quit inking up my damn screen. I'd be able to shoot him. Alright. So, all good so far. Let's just kind of do a reset here. I'm guessing that BB-1 dove. Must have. Alright. So they got a TBD and an SB2U up. Bombers for them are going to spawn higher than their fighters, so you have to watch for that when you're trying to keep the high altitude thing going. think this P26, we could probably get him to climb for us again. TBD does have a 50 cal on the front. SP2 you can as well. Try to get a couple shots into him, then evade. TBD, same idea. Try to get a couple shots into him and then evade. And watch that P26. SP2U, we should be able to outfly or outturn. P26 is stalled out. That's lovely. Thank you, sir. SP2U's here as well. We got an HE-112 coming to help him though. Keep an eye on that. Also, he's got those back gunners, so let's see if we can drag this 112. Looks like we got the energy advantage on him, so let's just keep dragging him into a climb, using up his energy. Oh, this SP2U just doesn't want to quit. All right, buddy. Deal with your friend, and then I'll be right with you. So HE-112 should be very low on energy at this point. He might get his guns up. He does like that. Just got to drag him one more time. That's the A version. They've got a 20 mil on there, so definitely don't want to get shot by that very much. All right, so F3F's probably interested in us. The F2C1 as well. We're on a reload right now and just kind of reset. It's fun to have action all the time, but it also sets you up to put yourself in some situations you shouldn't. So always good just take a minute and reset and put together a new game plan. So F3F looks like he's interested. We're just going to fly over towards him. The F-109's interested as well. So same setup on all these guys. You just want to make them think they can hit you, and want to make them use up all their energy. I normally would have gone after the 109, but this F3F's too high up here. If I'd done that, we would have been in a pretty bad spot with the F3F. So let's go ahead and make him climb. Sounds like he's about out of energy. You can see they get like a contrail off their wingtips when they're out of energy. And you can also see they start getting a little bit farther away from you instead of closer. So he's on his long death spiral. See how our boys are doing. They're doing pretty good. I mean, we're keeping these guys busy enough that not a lot of them are making it into the fur ball, so it's good for our team. Gives our team a numbers advantage in the fur ball. Let's make this guy think he's got a chance. Spray all over the place. There we go, one of them hit. He's on fire, he's got to deal with that. Got a couple guys behind us, plenty of ammo, so I'm not going to reload just yet. Let's see if we can get one of these guys to hang up for us. Maybe both. 36. Weren't able to get a shot onto him. It's a little dangerous here, but he should be out of energy soon. There we go, perfect. G51's the same deal. I got a 410 and another guy coming in, so I'm not going to take three of them on until I have more of an energy advantage than we currently do. Let's go ahead and just keep dragging them up. Watch that HE51, see what he wants to do. He seems alright. Alright, so we pretty much just have that BF2C, BB1 coming from the other direction. It's smart. So BF2C, we're going to nose down a little bit to get our speed up. Let him get within about a kilometer, a little less. Alright, he did not come for us. P36 will, though. Let's go ahead and drag him up. Last time we came over a little bit too early, he was able to get guns on us, so gave it a little bit of extra time that time to make sure we can get shots into us. Couple good hits there. BB1's coming in. Stay out of his guns. Also hurt a guy below us. It's the BF2C. Let's see if we can stall him out. Make him think we're selling him out. We're actually going to work on the BB1 here. Try to do this before he gets good guns on us. Well, that was too bad. The F2C had more energy than I thought, so mistake on my part. But he can go down with us. Oh yeah, let's put the extinguisher on. That'll save us. Alright, so now we're still kind of flying. Let's see if we can get another kill here. Rudder works. It's my defensive maneuvers. Alright, we're just going to J out. This thing's done, but good run in it. End up with 12 kills. Those 50 cals hit pretty good. Alright, that'll do it. Do me a favor, guys. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you have any comments, questions, put them in the comments section. Helps out the channel, is always appreciated. Let's take a look at how we did. So we ended up with Hero of the Sky. We had 13 kills in the Marcolin C.R.42. I do like the plane, but in terms of should you buy it as a premium, I say absolutely not. There's a 1.7 C.R.42, and the regular lineup, you get it for free, so save your money for some Tier 3 fighters for the premiums, and that way you can research Tier 2, 3, and 4 a hell of a lot faster. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. America!
Fuck yeah! To say this fucking day, yeah!
Beautiful.